sponsorship to any club is massively important. Northampton Saints are very fortunate. We've got a wonderful stable of elite sponsors here that Monarch added to earlier in the season. The finance is crucial. But I think also, though, in this particular instance, it's quite obvious. When we announced the sponsorship towards the beginning of the season, it was for a one-year period. That pretty much tells us it was a trial period for sponsorship, and significantly before the end of the season, they've come back to us and said, "Yep, we'd like to enter another 2 years, please." That shows that we've been doing something right. We've been working and getting on very well with them, and that Monarch have been benefiting from the sponsorship. And a sponsorship has to be two ways. You have to provide benefits back to the sponsor, otherwise it's non-sustainable. And fortunately, we've done that. We've worked hard to do it, and it's been recognised.
Have you been surprised by how quickly that relationship has developed?
No, I've not been surprised. I've been pleased. I've been absolutely delighted. I've not been surprised because we appreciate, particularly in the terrible climate we've had now for the last perhaps 3 or 4 years, we appreciate what an investment it is that companies make when they call themselves a sponsor of a company, of a club rather. And it's important that we work and give them benefits back. So we set out to work hard and to be cooperative and to provide the benefits they were looking for. So it doesn't surprise me that supplied and provided those, but it does please me.
Obviously, this sponsorship is, as time goes on, more announcements will be made, but this sponsorship is going to benefit supporters as well, in terms of discounts and offers and things like that. So does the fact that it's an all-round benefit to everybody give something different in comparison to, say, elite sponsorship deals of the past?
Well, I know what you're saying, and I think to some degree you're right. Ultimately, a sponsor puts money into the club, and all of the club's stakeholders, supporters, season ticket holders, and the like, they will reap the benefit of the finance that goes into their club that helps their club be put out a better side, effectively, one way or another. But in this particular instance, when there are some specific added benefits that individuals, as supporters, season ticket holders, whatever, can see back, that's an added bonus, and that is a great feel-good factor, and it's also something that Monarch themselves are promoting and wanting to achieve. So it's a win-win really for everybody.
And looking forward, what are you hoping for with the ongoing relationship?
Look, I think it was just over 12 years ago that we signed a one-year trial sponsorship with Travis Perkins. Much as we'd had an involvement with them previously, it was a trial sponsorship, and they now have the longest sponsorship deal at elite level in sport in this country and probably around the British Isles, with a minimum of 16 years. That's what we want to replicate with all our sponsors. We've got some good long-term sponsorships. It shows that we recognise their value. It shows that we're prepared to work to ensure that the sponsor gets benefits back. We're doing that with Monarch. We've proven that within a short space of time to get this first renewal. We want them to renew and renew and renew.